Basically, now as a normal grab escape. DS is just a free escape. It doesn't change anything. Just like breaking the pallet quicker, but they still get to another loop doesn't change anything. They numbers what look like they're doing something, but they don't do anything. DS is still meta. Dead hard, we'll see, but I still think it will be. Actually, DS might not be meta now, because Off the Record is a buff DS. Off the Record is a DS for 80 seconds every single time you get off a hook, which you don't need to use a skill check for. So it's easier, it lasts longer, and you get it every single time off a hook. Like... I think the only negative to it is you might not get as much distance as you would with a DS strike. And it works in endgame, yeah. That's the biggest nerf to DS. It don't work in endgame, but they give it Off the Record, so it doesn't really matter. Do the devs think we're thick? It makes me question if they don't realize these things, or if they think that we're so thick that we can't work this out. I don't know which one it is. Because there's one thing where, you know, they're like, okay, we're making Decisive not work at endgame because it creates uncountable scenarios. And then they talk about other things, and they talk about Off the Record will work at endgame, and they try and detach them, right? Are they doing it like on purpose, or are they doing it without realizing? Because Off the Record is literally what DS was, but better for endgame scenario. Like, do they realize that and hope that we don't, or do they not realize it? Is the question. I'm not sure. Off the Record is an easier DS. A buffed, easier to use, multiply used DS. How do they have like a meeting of the minds and not realize that?